Welcome to one of the most fascinating industrial processes you'll ever witness, the amazing journey of turning worn-out old tires into strong, reliable, retreaded ones. Today, we're taking you inside a tire recycling factory in Korea, where cutting-edge technology meets sustainable practices to give old tires a brand new life. This company manufactures retreaded tires by giving old, worn-out tires a new life. They replace the damaged tread with a fresh one, making the tire reusable and safe once again. The process starts by collecting used tires, often from countries with well-paved roads. These roads cause less wear and tear, ensuring that the tire casings remain in good condition. The quality of each old tire depends heavily on where and how it has been used. That's why the first step in the process is a thorough inspection. Each tire is checked carefully to determine if it's suitable for retreading. Surprisingly, even aircraft tires go through a similar process. About 90% of them are retreaded, some up to 10 times. That's because the casing, or body of the tire, is designed to last much longer than the tread. If the casing is intact and structurally sound, the tire can be retreaded. But before moving forward, the tires need to be completely dried. This drying process prepares them for a more accurate inspection. Once dry, the tires are closely examined again for visible damages. For internal or hidden issues, advanced technology like shearography is used. This technique reveals flaws that cannot be seen with the naked eye, ensuring only the best casings are selected for reuse. Next comes the buffing stage. This is where the old, worn-out tread is removed. The rubber that touches the road is carefully ground off, as well as part of the sidewall. Buffing also ensures the tire regains its roundness, making it ready for the new tread. After buffing, the undertread, the layer beneath the surface, is exposed, clean, and ready for the next steps. Now it's time for repairs. Any minor damage to the casing is fixed. Sometimes, as the technician works, tiny sparks can appear because of the steel wires embedded inside the tire. These wires, known as steel cords, are part of what gives the casing its strength. After the damage is fixed, rubber is refilled into the repaired spots. This step uses a special tool, much like a glue gun, to melt and inject rubber precisely where it's needed. With the repairs done, the casing is now ready to receive a new tread. The tread itself is made in-house using a mixture of natural rubber and various raw materials. These materials are the same as those used in brand new tires, ensuring high performance. After mixing and preparing the rubber, it is poured into a mold where it takes on the familiar tread pattern. High pressure and heat are applied to give the rubber its final shape. Once the tread is molded, it is rolled up and trimmed. The surface of the tread that will contact the casing is intentionally made rough and uneven. This helps to increase the adhesion between the tread and the casing. Before attaching it, an adhesive is sprayed onto the surface to act as a temporary bonding agent. A cushion gum layer, a soft, uncured rubber, is placed onto the prepared casing first. Then, the pre-cured tread is applied over this layer. The real strength of the bond doesn't come from the adhesive but from the cushion gum that fuses the casing and tread during curing. Now comes the enveloping and curing stage. The entire tire is wrapped in a flexible rubber envelope that conforms tightly to its shape. A vacuum is created using connected hoses, ensuring no air pockets remain. The wrapped tire is then placed in a curing chamber, where it is exposed to high temperatures and pressure. This step finalizes the bond between the new tread and the old casing. There are two main types of retreading: pre-cure and mold cure. What you've seen so far is the pre-cure process. Now let's quickly explore the mold cure method. In this technique, after the tire is repaired and prepared, a continuous strip of premium rubber is wrapped around the casing while it spins. This process is computer-controlled, allowing for precise rubber application. Next, a release agent is sprayed onto the mold to prevent sticking. The tire is placed into the mold and then cured with heat and pressure, just like a brand new tire. When the mold opens, the retreaded tire emerges looking smooth and fresh, almost like warm, freshly baked bread. Retreading tires is not just economical, it's also an environmentally responsible practice. As climate change becomes more urgent, small actions like recycling and reusing materials can make a meaningful impact. The skilled workers behind this process deserve recognition for turning what would be waste into something valuable again. Even the leftover rubber scraps from this process aren't wasted. They're sold to recycling companies, where they're used for other purposes such as road paving. This factory tour has shown how a tire's life doesn't have to end when its tread wears out. With the right process, it can start all over again. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the incredible journey of tire retreading, a perfect blend of efficiency, sustainability, and innovation.